Tonight, let me tell you a story that sounds modern, because it is modern. But when you finish, you will smile and say, "Ah, that was Naaman's story all along." Picture a man named Nathan Cole. People call him General Cole. He is in his late 60s, tall even when he is tired, sharp eyes, quiet authority, the kind that comes from danger, survived. When General Cole enters a room, the room changes, chairs straighten, voices low. Respect arrives without being asked. At home he has medals in a glass case, photos with presidents, letters that say thank you for your service, retirement money that should have bought peace. But there is a problem that does not salute medals, a problem that does not care about titles, a problem that follows him into silence. His skin is breaking down, slowly, stubbornly, patches that sting, itch, and bleed. Doctors tried creams, pills, light therapy. Some days it calms down, then it flares again. Each flare whispers the same thing. You cannot command your own body. He hides it. Long sleeves in some careful lighting, quick clothes changes when bandages soak through. Pride is not always loud. Sometimes pride is wanting to look fine. His wife Marissa sees it. She watches him wince when he thinks she is alone. She hears his voice change when he says, "It's nothing. Just a rash. No big deal." But it is a big deal. It steals sleep. It steals confidence. It steals the simple joy of feeling comfortable in your own skin. Now comes the first turn. Hope does not come from a specialist, not from a fancy clinic. It comes from someone overlooked. A young caregiver named Lily, early 20s, gentle, quick, quiet in a comforting way. Lily grew up with little. A tough neighborhood, hardship close up. She learned a secret early. Bitterness is heavy. Mercy is lighter. Lily notices bandages in laundry. She notices the sharp antiseptic smell. She notices Marissa trying to be brave and getting tired. One afternoon, Lily folds towels. Marissa scrolls medical articles, searching for anything that might help. Lily speaks softly. "I know someone you should talk to." Marissa looks up. Lily continues, "There is a man in my old community, Pastor Elias Reed. He prays for people. He walks with them. I have seen God meet people there." Marissa listens. Pastor. Prayer. It sounds like a nice thought, but General Cole needs a solution. Not a nice thought. Still, desperation makes you listen to voices you used to ignore. That night, Marissa tells Nathan. Nathan stays calm on the outside. Later alone, he searches the name. Elias Reed. Small church. Food pantry. Counseling room. Stories of changed lives. Nathan does what powerful people do when they are desperate. He tries to manage the miracle. He calls connections. He asks an assistant for an appointment. He gets a recommendation letter from a high-ranking official, a signature that opens doors. He prepares a donation, a large one, because he solves problems with resources. A black car pulls up at a modest church, brick building, simple wooden sign. General Cole steps out, suit pressed, shoes polished, leather folder in his hand, an envelope inside it, the kind that says, "I can pay." Marissa walks beside him. His old instincts are awake, eyes scanning, bodyguarded. Inside the lobby, folding chairs are being set up, coffee brews in a metal pot. Older women laugh softly. Someone sweeps a clean floor. No one rushes him. No one seems impressed. No one panics. This room follows different rules. General Cole feels irritation. Do they know who I am? Marissa touches his arm. He breathes. They walk toward an office door. He expects Pastor Elias to come out, to greet him, to honor him, to shake his hand. But the door opens. A volunteer steps out. A man named Marcus. Kind face, simple clothes, warm eyes. Marcus smiles. "Pastor Elias asked me to tell you something." General Cole waits. Marcus continues. "Go to the river trail behind the old bridge. There is a public wash station. Wash your arms and hands 7 times, then come back." General Cole blinks. He waits for more. A prayer. A blessing. A dramatic moment. But Marcus is finished. Heat rises in General Cole's chest. A river trail. A public wash station. 7 times. His thoughts roar. I came all this way. I brought a letter. I brought a donation. I brought my dignity. And he does not even come out. He turns to Marcus, voice tight. Tell him I expected more. He could have met me. He could have prayed over me. He could have done something meaningful. Marcus stays calm. General Cole pushes harder. We have the best clinics, private facilities, clean water, privacy. Why would I wash behind a bridge? He turns away. He walks back to the car, anger in his steps. Anger that protects a wounded heart. Marissa follows. She does not argue. She just looks at him with tired love. The driver opens the door. General Cole is ready to leave, ready to return to what he knows, ready to stay sick rather than feel embarrassed. Then comes the second turn, a quiet voice, a person without rank, speaking truth with respect. His longtime aide Andre is there. Andre has been with him for years, through deployments, through victories, through losses. Andre speaks softly. Sir, may I say something? General Cole pauses. Andre continue. If the pastor asked you to do something hard, a special program, an expensive treatment, a heroic challenge, you would do it instantly. But he asked something simple. Wash 7 times. Sir, maybe the simplicity is the point. General Cole stares ahead, jaw tight. Because Andre is right. It is not hard. It is humiliating. And humiliation is the enemy. General Cole never learned to defeat, Marissa whispers. Nathan, please. What do we have to lose? He feels that sentence. What do we have to lose? Sometimes the answer is only our pride. General Cole exhales, long and slow. Then he nods. Once. Fine. We will go. They drive to the river trail. It is not pretty. It is ordinary. Mud in places. Litter near the bank. Graffiti on concrete. The wash station is there. Metal taps. Concrete basin. No privacy. Just open air. General Cole steps out. River smell hits him. Earth. Water. Old leaves. A hint of rust. He looks around. A jogger passes. A man walks a dog. A teenager rides a bike. No one cares who he is. That is part of what hurts. He rolls up his sleeves. The skin is angry today. Red. Raw. Weeping. He turns on the tap. Cold water splashes. He hesitates. Then he lowers his arms. He washes once. Nothing changes. He washes twice. Nothing changes. He washes 3 times. Still nothing. And this is the moment I want every senior to feel, because many of you know it well. You do the right thing. And you do not see results. You take the medicine. You do the therapy. You show up. You change the diet. You pray. You keep praying. And it feels like nothing moves. 4 times, nothing. 5 times, nothing. Anger tries to rise again. This is foolish. This is pointless. This is embarrassing. 6 times, nothing. Andre watches quietly. Marissa holds her hands together, like holding fragile hope. General Cole leans in again. 7th time, he washes. He expects nothing. He is too tired to expect anything. Then he lifts his arms. The burning is different. The tightness is different. He looks closer. The red has faded. Cracks are closing. Skin looks new, soft, clean, whole. He touches his forearm, smooth where it hurt, relief where dread lived. His throat tightens. His eyes sting. Not from water, from something deeper, because he is not just treated, he is restored. He stands by an ordinary river, behind an old bridge, a retired general with wet sleeves, and he realizes power is what you control. That is what the world taught him, but God is showing him. Grace is what you receive. They return to the church. General Cole walks slower, not weakness, humility. Inside the lobby, folding chairs still there. Coffee still smells like comfort. Soft laughter still floats in the air. Pastor Elias Reed comes out, 70s. A little stooped. Bright eyes, steady hands, a face that has listened well. He smiles at General Cole, like a father recognizing a son. General Cole speaks first, voice quiet. Now I know. There is a living God, not because I earned it, not because I bought it, not because I commanded it, but because mercy found me. He offers the envelope. Please take this. Let me give something back. Pastor Elias shakes his head. No. General Cole looks confused. Elias answers gently. You cannot pay for what God gives. You can only live it out. General Cole presses. Elias refuses again, and another healing happens. Control begins to loosen, because the refusal says, this is not a transaction. This is a transformation. General Cole swallowed, then nods. Can I take something with me? Elias tilts his head. Like what? General Cole says, something small. A reminder. A piece of this place. Elias smiles. Take a jar of river stones. Put it where you will see it when you touch them. Remember, God met you in ordinary water. General Cole nods, then hesitates, and speaks honestly. When I go back, I still have obligations. I still attend ceremonies. Some places honour things I no longer believe in. What if I have to stand there? What if I do not fit? What if life stays complicated? Elias does not scold. He does not demand perfection. He simply said, go in peace. Walk with God, one step at a time. Go in peace. The story could end there. But there is a warning the same day. After General Cole leaves, a staff member watches. His name is Gary. Gary knows the routine. He knows the stories. He knows generosity follows miracles. Gary thinks about the envelope. He imagines the money. He tells himself, we could use it for good things. Greed always sounds reasonable. Gary runs after the cup. He waves. General Cole stops. Gary smiles and says, Pastor Elias changed his mind. Guests came unexpectedly. We need support. Could you give a little something? General Cole gives cash and a nice jacket from the trunk because grateful people love to give. Gary thanks him, hides it, returns, trying to look innocent. Pastor Elias looks at him. Where did you go, Gary? Gary lies. Nowhere. Elias sighs. Not angry, just sad. The sickness that left General Cole will cling to you now because you tried to turn grace into profit. That is the warning for us. Do not turn holy things into selfish things. Do not use faith to get ahead. Do not use God as a tool. God is not a tool. God is a father. Now bring it home for seniors tonight. Some of you feel like General Cole. You have lived long enough to have a resume. You raised children. You worked hard. You served others. You survived storms. Yet you face a problem that does not care about your strength. A diagnosis, chronic pain, memory slipping, loneliness at night, grief in waves. You tried to control it, manage it, hide it. To keep dignity. This story says something gentle. God may not heal the way pride expects. God may not meet you with ceremony. God may not follow your script, but God will meet you. Often in ordinary places, often in humble steps, often through overlooked voices, like Lily, a young caregiver, a quiet person, a small sentence of hope. If you feel small, if your life feels quiet now, remember Lily. God uses quiet people to open doors of mercy, and remember the 7 washes. Faith can be repetitive. You pray again. You forgive again. You show up again. You take the walk again. You breathe again. For a while, nothing changes, but keep going, because the 7th time can come, even if the body changes slowly. The heart can change, fear can loosen now, peace can enter now. Remember Pastor Elias saying, go in peace. Go in peace means, do not punish yourself for being human. Do not shame yourself for needing help. Do not wait for perfection to walk with God. God is with you in the middle, not only at the finish. So tonight, if you are tired, aching, worried about aging, carrying secret pain, let this story speak to you. You do not have to buy mercy. You do not have to impress God. You do not have to be strong every minute. You only have to come to the river. Humble trust. Simple obedience. Daily prayer. Letting go. One day you may look down at your hands and realize the deepest healing was not only skin, it was soul. The God who met a proud commander long ago meets a tired senior today. He does not say, earn it. He does not say, perform. He does not say, pay. He says, come, wash, trust, and go in peace.